They had a TNT title match. Now Jungle Jack, old Mr. Perry, he has to pull into the garage or the parking lot or wherever, I guess, of the arena in his dingy black scapegoat van. So somehow, apparently, instead of being a celebrity who flies first class or at least business across the country to wrestle on this national television promotion, he's driving this goddamn Chester the Molester van across the country in the highways and byways to get to the shows.
And again, is one thing if they show a van like that pulling up to the show and a Nick Camarado or something gets out of it. It's Jack Perry. He's a little kid. He looks ridiculous. And then there's the match.
Well, and then the spooky metal music, though, where he walks out and it's very ominous, and there's 2,700. Well, no, I think, what was it, 2,700 tickets distributed. Who knows how many took them up on it, but there's, in a building it seats 23,000 people for basketball, and he's walking out there and there's murmuring. How the fuck it? And the guy holds the sign up that we would see a lot over the course of the night. Jim's not going to like this, across from the hard camera. And they were very perceptive on their timing on when I would and wouldn't like something. And it's Jack Perry against Leo Rush. Wasn't Leo Rush a fucking heel? Or was that one of the jobs he had that he quit or got fired from or retired from the business from beforehand?
I think he was a heel, but he was also kind of buddying up to, at the time, way back, like Top Flight or something. He was acting like a babyface to lull them into, I don't know what happened. He got fired, and now he's back, and I thought he was a heel again, but Jack Perry's a heel.
Well, anyway, Perry jump-started it, and they went right to the break. They must have been running long after that dissertation earlier. And when they came back from the break, boom, 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 and I'm just listening. Perry gives Rush the Snapdragon suplex, and there's silence. And then Rush runs to the ropes and jumps, and he does these unorthodox moves, taking advantage of his microscopic size and his quickness. And he's going to do some kind of ass first bounce off the bottom rope and bounce backwards into giving Jungle Jack off a flying stunner. And he stumbled and fell on his ass, but the counter to the flying stunner was going to be that Jungle Jack was going to run and give him the knee, right? Coming off for the stunner. But since he stumbled and fell on his ass, Jack went over the top of him and fell on top of him. And then he jumped up and hit him with another knee. 1, 2, 3. And then, was it because that he had completely missed his goddamn first attempt because the guy stumbled? Or is this part of his character that Perry just then, as soon as 1, 2, 3, he rolled out and walked out to no response, didn't look back, didn't milk the camera, whatever the fuck, just like, fuck. And boom. And then I guess they may have wanted to address that or whatever the fuck. Marvez, Bar Brady, was in the back where Perry walks up and says, "People like me are crucified in this life so we can be worshipped in the next."
What?
No, yes, that's what he...
Yeah, no, I know that's what he said. That was my reaction. What?
Yeah.
You?
People like you are parking attendants in this life.
What does he mean? Skinny people that grow their hair long and grow beards?
I don't know. I don't know.
The children of rich, successful celebrities? We will always be crucified. We're not Nepo babies. We're scapegoats. Maybe that's really what he's talking about with the whole scapegoat thing. He's rejecting being a Nepo baby, gets the worst looking, like you said, Chester the Molester van, paints it all black, drives into the parking lot, jumps out with his belt, jumps back in. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm still thinking that somebody needs to ask the local authorities to look in the back of that van.